Welcome to House of Bricks Live. Today's guest, an entrepreneur, investor, global operator with a unique track record of building companies across borders. Ari, I want to welcome you to the House of Bricks.
It's a pleasure to be here. One of the biggest life lessons I learned in entrepreneurship was really around partnerships and how do you vet out people that are close to you. My first startup, I had a co-founder steal the money from me. I had a technology startup in the voting machine technology space. And I was very young, in my early 20s, and the idea was great. The technology was great, but I didn't know a lot. So I partnered and I found a much older person to help me navigate life as an entrepreneur on fundraising. I'm building decks on product market fit. We're raising money, and I would go to my family and friends, and we raised a few million, and it goes right into the bank account. And the guy just wasn't a straight shooter.
Wow.
And unfortunately, that startup did not happen. I was newly married at the time. I put all of my savings into it. I couldn't afford my rent. Imagine saying that to your new wife. So one of the biggest lessons I learned early on was proper due diligence. If there is a book that your audience should read, it's called The Founder's Dilemma by Noam Wasserman, on what to do in so many different startup partner founder scenarios.
If I listened to what people said to me, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Why would I start a healthcare analytics business with no background in healthcare, no background in technology? But you know what? That company ended up going public. So you have to believe in what you're doing. So just for everyone listening out there, if you don't have people doubting you, then you're probably not trying something difficult enough. Prior to the show, and you've talked about this being uninvited to a golf roundtable. Take us back into that room or that time.
When you have a lot of grit, right? You know you need to be somewhere, and your decision makers are in that room. You have two options. You either can accept a no and walk away, or you could actually walk into the room as if you were invited. It's funny, I'm not a golfer. I like the sport, horrible golfer. But there were three decision makers in the room in the Middle East that I knew that they were having a golf session. And I tried my hardest to get invited, to get in. Didn't happen. I showed up anyway. And I went out, I got my best polo shirt on, and I walked up and I said, "Do you guys have room for one more?" And they all look at me, they look at each other, they look at me, they look back at each other. And one guy was like, "How's your golf?" And I look at him, I said, "Horrible, with a great compensation list." And he laughs and he says, "You're up, kid." I was the first one to tee up, and I was like, oh man, I actually hit a really great shot. And that was the only good shot I hit the entire 18. Just because someone says no, you have to find that balance between audacity, right, and rudeness with authenticity.
If you had to say one key thing that you could provide to these young entrepreneurs in the Middle East that's different than other people that are doing it, what's your key differentiator?
I've never seen anywhere else this idea of national unity, that any startup, regardless of what sector you're in or what you're trying to achieve, the goal is never, I want to make $1 billion. Everyone's goal is people first, country first, quality of life first. We're all pieces in this larger machine that is going towards this massive goal called Vision 2030. And what I'm seeing is when you put purpose and passion first, profits will follow. But when you put profits before people and your profits before your passions, you have a higher percentage and a higher degree of failure. The biggest mistake that people in today's world can make is not being responsive. Don't ghost people. If I can train the next level of entrepreneurs, I want them to go into life not ghosting people, respond to people. It's okay to get a no, and it's okay to give a no. It's okay if things just don't work out. It's okay if whatever the answer is, it's okay to give it and it's okay to receive it. So don't send emails, don't send text messages when you know you're not going to respond. Don't ghost people. I do not go to sleep until I'm at inbox 0.
So this may be the best advice that anyone has given on the show. You have to do this as an entrepreneur. If you're looking for an investor and you email them once and they don't respond, follow up. Very few people do it. a key differentiator in success is the ability to follow up.
I can guarantee you that someone's going to say, oh, that guy, he's awesome. He's so responsive. He's on it. He gets it. He understands it just by following up and responding.
Who is one that would work with you or benefit in talking to you that may be listening?
I practice what I preach. So anyone that messages me on LinkedIn or sends me an email, you will get a response from me. I'm more than happy to talk to anyone who has that entrepreneurial question. I'd be more than happy to help and advise anyone who's looking to really take their business and take their idea and start moving it cross-border.